there, I'm Katie Pyle, the founder of Organizing Moms. And in this video, I'm going to share everything you need to know about the Quarterly Planning Workbook and how it can help you plan for and achieve your big goals. But first, I want to tell you how I use the workbook to do detailed weekly planning. In our first two videos, you learned how to set a quarterly goal and then how to break it down into weekly milestones. The next step in the process is to break down the weekly milestones into daily tasks. If you're absolutely clear about what steps you'll need to take each day to reach your goal, you can use a calendar page like these in the Quarterly Planning Workbook. Chart out your course for the month, and then later you can add these daily tasks into a weekly planner. This is perfect for things like training for a marathon, when you're following an exact plan and you know how many miles you need to walk or run each day. However, most goals don't have such a clear roadmap to success. If you're not absolutely sure what your daily tasks will be a few weeks from now, plan 1 week at a time. Here's how you do it. Take your weekly milestone and break it into daily steps. Get as granular as you can with your daily steps so that none of the individual steps seem too overwhelming. I put each of my daily steps into the weekly planning pages in my quarterly planning workbook, so I know exactly what I need to do each day to reach my goals. I love planning this way because it allows me to course correct and modify milestones and daily tasks as needed. So if I need to drop everything for a day or two, I can make a few changes to my planner and pick up where I left off. This kind of flexibility keeps me from getting discouraged when I can't follow my plan exactly to the T. Even with setbacks, I know I don't have to abandon my goals. I can just jump back in and keep making progress. I created the Quarterly Planning Workbook because as a new mom, I needed a way to help myself make slow and steady progress towards bigger goals. I felt like I was always in reactive mode and I didn't have the time or energy to work on my own personal goals. I've always loved being a mom, but I missed the feeling of growing and achieving that I had when I was just more in control of my time. When I discovered quarterly planning, it completely changed things for me. Every day, I knew I could do a little something to help me get closer to achieving a big goal. Even though my progress was slow and I had my full share of setbacks, I felt like I was making progress and gaining momentum. And that's what I want for you too. Imagine how it will feel to reach one of the goals you've been dreaming about. Imagine having the know-how to plan out a whole quarter full of step-by-step actions that will set you up for success. So, if you're a motivated person, but you aren't able to stick with your goals, or if you're a productive person that just wants to be more proactive instead of reactive, or you just aren't sure where to get started with planning, the Quarterly Goal Planning Workbook can help. So what exactly is the Quarterly Planning Workbook? With this step-by-step system, you'll know exactly what to do to set and achieve your goals. Here's what you're going to love about this workbook. It includes step-by-step instructions for creating awesome quarterly goals, beautiful planning sheets that help you break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks, review worksheets for evaluating your progress each month, and a foolproof method to give you the confidence to work towards your goals and have positive impact on your life. Here's everything you get when you purchase the Quarterly Planning Workbook. There's step-by-step goal-setting instructions, tools to help you break your big goals into smaller steps. You can use these goal planning sheets, calendars, and weekly planning pages to help you plot out what you'll do each and every day to make you get closer to your goal. Planning guides. reflection worksheets. In all, it's over 60 pages of beautifully designed workbook pages, delivered as an instant download immediately after you purchase. For a limited time, you can also get these bonuses when you purchase your quarterly planning workbook. The first one is the Reclaim Your Time workbook. This will help you do a time audit so you can really see how you're using your time and find opportunities to save time or even just find more time for yourself. Bonus workbook cover designs. A lot of people like to print a separate quarterly planning workbook for work and one for their personal life. If that's something you'd like to do, or if you just want to try a different planner cover, you can use one of these bonus covers on your workbook. Next Actions Organizers. These Next Actions Organizers help you batch tasks together. And when you do this, you batch tasks by context. So maybe you'll have a bunch of phone calls you have to make, and you can put those all on the list and make all those phone calls at once. This is a huge time saver and a great way to organize your work. Of course, at this point, you probably have only one big question left. What's the investment? The investment for the third quarter planning workbook, which helps you plan out July, August, and September, is just $27. This is an amazing value for a proven tool that can teach you to set, plan for, and achieve your biggest goals. I want you to think about what would be different in your life 3 months from now if you decide not to purchase the quarterly planning workbook. Probably nothing, right? To make progress in your life, you have to commit to change. This is the framework that can help you get the results you want. The third quarter planning workbook and bonuses are available now, but only for a few days, so don't wait. Instead, ask yourself this: what is important in your life right now? What do you want to achieve in the months ahead? What goals do you have that keep getting pushed to the back burner? You have an opportunity to do something about that right now, today. The quarterly planning workbook will provide you with the framework you need to expand your idea of what's possible and make an amazing plan for the upcoming quarter. And that's why I invite you to say yes. Yes to working towards your goals. Yes to reaching your potential. Yes to the confidence that comes with keeping a promise to yourself. Click below and get your workbook now. I'll leave a link in the description. I can't wait to see what you'll accomplish in the upcoming quarter. And thank you for joining me in the Quarterly Planning Quick Start video series.